Welcome back. With over 100 episodes of Botched under their belt, it's clear that there's no plastic surgery puzzle that Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif can't solve.
And we are taking a look at some of the most incredible transformations we've seen on the show in tonight's Reality Rewind.
Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow have seen every complication under the sun. But even they were shocked when a patient came in with 4 boobs.
Ooh. And with her wedding quickly approaching, the pressure was on to help her out.
So lift your arm up for a sec. Wow.
Yeah, that feels just like a breast tissue.
Your right ectopic breast tissue. And that's why I was feeling it goes way into tiger country. I'd rather not get into tiger country anytime soon.
Before my surgery, I had 4 breasts, and 2 of them were in my armpit. They made me insecure, and they rubbed raw. But now, thanks to Dr. Dubrow, my armpits look normal again. There's no more chafing, no more embarrassment. I can finally wear the wedding dress of my dreams without worrying about what my underarms look like.
Wow, most brides worry about a blemish or seating charts, and to have this,
yes.
I mean, they are phenomenal.
And the transformation was insane. You couldn't even tell.
Amazing.
Well, moving on to the case of the missing belly button, Maritza sought help after a previous surgeon somehow managed to remove her belly button during a tummy test.
But accepting help meant undergoing another risky procedure. So how did things turn out? Watch this.
I have a special consent form that I have patients in your category sign called high risk consent. What do you think?
I'm just nervous now that you're saying it's a high risk surgery.
Scary stuff, my dear.
It scares me that I may go through this all over again, but there's a risk in any surgery, so it's just having trust in your doctor, and I have lots of faith in Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif. Before my surgery, I had no belly button, but now, thanks to Dr. Dubrow, my stomach is beautiful. He removed 2/3 of the vertical scar, so I'm able to wear high-cut bikinis, and it's not very visible. I'm completely in love with my belly button that Dr. Dubrow created.
We love when we get to see the botch doctors help out someone truly in need, like in the case of Kofa. She suffered from an autoimmune disease that affected her face and gave her a hollow look.
But just when she was ready to give up, the botch doctor stepped up to the plate and gave her a truly miraculous transformation.
Injecting Kofa, we can definitely feel the damage that the sarcoidosis has done. Usually when you put in a needle and inject, the needle goes back and forth real easy. However, with Kofa, the needle is not flexible and there's a lot of ridges on the cheek. These are all signs of some inflammatory process that has occurred in Kofa's face.
Smile for me.
And this is just the beginning.
That's just the beginning.
Wow.
My face has regained its fullness. I look like myself again, and I feel great. My juicy face is back.
Moving on to Edna, who had a true nightmare scenario on her hands. She had a flesh-eating bacteria that ate away at her nose when she was a baby, and follow-up surgeries left her with a nose that was discolored and grew hair.
And unfortunately, this turned out to be one of the toughest cases the botch doctors faced.
The reason why I'm poking Edna's columella to see if it bleeds. Bleeding is a good thing. If it doesn't bleed, that means we have a lack of blood supply. And if that continues, Edna's columella could die.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
there you
you're
go.
good. You're good.
All right.
You're good.
Oh, it's bleeding, all right. That's good. That's good news.
Thanks to Dr. Nassif, the shape of my nose has been restored. The color now matches the rest of my face, and most of the hair has been removed. I feel like I can finally live out of my house without people judging me. Now I can live it free for the first time in my life.
Well, if you're like us and you need even more bots, you are in luck because Season 8 returns tomorrow here on E! And we have a sneak peek.
Well, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. It really is very far over there, isn't it? Chrissy has a very difficult problem. One breast is very low, the other breast is very high, and the nipple points into the armpit. This is an extraordinarily difficult problem, and it may not even be possible to give Chrissy the symmetry she wants. So, do you want to undergo these high-risk procedures? Because these are not easy.
God brought me here to you, Dr. Jabril, so I think that...
God may have brought you to me, but you are now currently sitting in front of a surgical God, so just know that.
As we know.
Let's go.
As we know.
Well, it looks like it's going to be another great episode.
Yes, and we'll have Dr. Terry Dubrow and Dr. Paul Nassif right here in studio with us tomorrow night.